Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, April 10th, 2022. And this message is for the week of April 10th, or whenever it is that you're hearing this message. Today we are calling upon our angels of divine white light and asking them collectively, what do we all need to know for this week for our highest good? And I've pulled 3 cards. So decide now if you want to go with card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3, and we will begin with card number 1. And card number 1 is talking about trusting your intuition. The card says Angel of Vision, and it says someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So we are living in times right now where discernment is truly very crucial for each and every one of us to be using as a tool in order to determine when someone is speaking, whether they are speaking directly at you, they're speaking through another party to you, they are speaking on the television or on social media. It is your opportunity to determine for yourself by using your intuition and your discernment, does this feel right? Does this seem like it's the whole truth? Is there an aspect of this that does not feel right or does not make sense? And using your third eye and the intuition that resides in that third eye, knowing what is actually truth and what is not. And if you look at what's going on in the world today, there is a lot of discernment that is happening, but there are a lot of people that are not using the tool of discernment, and they are instead just repeating what they are hearing without doing any internal research, meaning using their intuition, feeling, maybe trusting an instinct or trusting a feeling, and then of course the external discernment, whereas when they're hearing it saying this, but there's something that doesn't make sense with this. We've been living this for years, and it's really come to a head in the last 2 years. And where in your life, for those that chose card number 1, can you say, maybe I need to use a little more discernment because something doesn't feel right, or something doesn't seem right, or something doesn't sound right. I need to sit with this. And that's truly what this card is asking you to do, is to sit quietly with yourself, with your intuition, with your inner guide, with that third eye vision, and ask yourself, does this make sense, or is something not being revealed? Does this feel off? Always trust your gut. Card number 1. Card number 2 is asking you to expand your vision and thinking. The name of the card is Angel of the Universe, and it's asking you and inviting you. It says you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. So I'm going to ask you where in your life you are not being flexible. Where in your life are you in a belief or a thought pattern that is so rigid that you're not willing to even think outside the box or see a different perspective or hear a different scenario? And truly, it goes in alignment with card number 1, because when you're practicing discernment and when you are trusting your intuition constantly, you're able to take a step back, take a step up, look at the situation from a higher perspective, and say to yourself, first tapping into that intuition from the third eye chakra, saying, what am I seeing here and what am I not seeing here? What is not being revealed to me? What is not making sense to me? And then in the case where you might be someone who is a narrow-minded or rigid thinker, can you, if you chose card number 2, say, let me expand my thinking and see if perhaps there is another perspective I'm not seeing or I am not hearing. Obviously, if you're a narrow-minded, rigid thinker, you probably don't realize you are. So it's kind of funny that that came through. But it's just an opportunity for you to look at things more than one way. Where in your life do you see it only one way and that's it, and you're not willing to look at it any other way? Because that's where you need to do the inner work. Because that's where you need to do the healing. Because that's where you need to allow yourself to open up and expand outward your intuitive knowing and seeing things from other perspectives. And that's card number 2. And card number 3 is saying you now, if you really look at these cards, past, present, future, the more that you do this work, the more that you use discernment, the more that you allow yourself to expand outward and use that third eye and use that intuition, you're going to be able to realize that you are the manifester. You're going to manifest into your life what you want, because you're also going to be able to realize that when you have negative thoughts or limiting beliefs, they don't serve you. So you're going to hold off, or you're going to notice that you're doing it, and you're going to stop yourself. And you're not going to sit in that narrow-minded thinking any longer. You're going to have this mindfulness that says, oh, I'm getting into that thought pattern again. I have to snap myself out of it. I have to think more positively, or I have to have gratitude as if it already happened. And when you start to change your perspective, even in how you see a situation and how you think of it, what will happen is your efforts and your determination to do that work will show up and manifest and show you that all that work that you did behind the scenes when nobody was looking and nobody was hearing paid off, because it served you, because it helped you to expand your mindset. You know what it also did? It helped you to have so much faith and so much trust in your Creator. Because if we've seen anything over these last 2 years, what we have seen is that so many people don't have that faith and trust in the Creator, even in the church and even in the organized religions. They were so full of fear that they forgot that God is in charge, and God will always have your back and will make sure that you are safe and protected. That's what happens when you are able to really expand your vision and expand your mindset and expand your perspective. You can see more than ever before that we're on this earth and we are learning so much. It is a classroom for every single human. But we need to have that faith and trust in our Creator in order to know that we are safe. And how many people didn't feel safe? And how many people still don't feel safe? Can you change your mindset? Can you change your perspective? Can you open yourself up to trusting and knowing that God has your back and that God is in control? And we could go down deeper and deeper into this thought process, which we're not. But the only other thing that I will say about it is that we all come onto this earth and we sign up for every single thing that we experience in this lifetime prior to getting here. So when we're on this earth and we're humans, we don't understand why things are happening. But we have to come back to that understanding that we did sign up for this for some reason. So there must be some lesson and some blessing in every single thing that each one of us experiences. Maybe there's some growth. Maybe there's some karma that we have to clear in this lifetime that we didn't clear in other lifetimes. There are so many variables. It's not just one track and one thinking process. So if you take nothing else from this message today, I want you to give yourself permission to open your mind and to see other perspectives. And maybe you don't agree with them, but can you say, kind of makes sense. Let me think about it. Can you open yourself up instead of being a big red X and not allowing yourself the opportunity? Because in the end, you're not serving yourself by being very narrow-minded. Be open-minded. See other aspects, perspectives, thought processes in order to help you to grow your intuition. I hope that this message served you, and it is the week of April 10th. It is Aries, so maybe that was a little too fiery for you, that message, but we are in the sign of Aries. And Aries is all about the natural leader standing up there, the warrior, when the Aries individual, wherever that is in your chart, is really standing in the spirit side of their Aries. You are a warrior on this earth. You could be a peaceful warrior, but stay true to yourself and stay true to your intuition and stay true, but allow other opportunities of perspectives to come into your aura, your energy field, because you might learn something by allowing yourself to hear, see, feel, or know. I hope that this served you, and I wish you a great week. Take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.